elimination, like most of these people here today. And now, the four of you are locked inside the elimination chamber with me. And be sure it's not me locked in here with you. It's you locked in here with me.
Hi everybody, it's Randy Sparbucky, aka it's Germain here, and I just want to bring you my, this is just a very, I don't know, it's a pretty fun deck. I had the idea for it. It actually didn't cost that much money to build. It's a Frog the Jam, slime token, deck, I guess you could say. It's, yeah, just fun, I guess. Mostly inspired by the strings from Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's get into it. I really like frogs, if you can tell. First is obviously free copies of the infamous Frog the Jam / Slime Toad. Yeah, I'm going to say here he's just a fun little guy. We're really at the star of this deck, I guess. And be sure that it's not him locked in here with you. When you face this deck, you're locked in there with him. Now we got his buddy, 3 copies of Change Slime. We got my favorite frog in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! A very rainbow-colored Magio Shaleon. Just look at him. He's just a fun little guy. Got a little tie. He's rainbow-colored, and he's just fun. His effect is pretty useful. Your opponent has any spell or trap cards on the field. He cannot be selected as an attack target, and he also can inflict piercing damage. Next is the main engine of this deck. 3 copies of Wetlands. Very useful with Change Slime and Fog the Jam. What it does is all Aqua, Water, level 2 or lower monsters gain 1,200 attack points, which both those cards fall into the category of. To help, really just buy for time to get the stick strategy going. I have 3 copies of Swords of Revealing Light to help buy, 9 turns. 1 copy of Token Sunday. All tokens on the field are destroyed, and then you can destroy a number of cards on the field equal to the number of tokens that were destroyed by this effect. Very useful if you want to just nuke the board. And Ashalion, really his effect I don't think is useful in this deck at all, but I just put it in there because he's a frog and he's related to Magio Shaleon. I have other uses for him in another water deck I have. 3 copies of the Reckless Greed. You can draw 2 cards in exchange for skipping your next 2 draw phases. What I like to do is sort of just stockpile all 3 of these, just chain them all together, draw 6 cards, in exchange for only skipping my next 2 draw phases. 2 copies of One Day of Peace. Each player draws 1 card in addition for basically no bow damage can be dealt for the next turn. 3 Mage Power and 1 United We Stand. Very useful with multiples of cards in this deck. and its overabundance of magic drop cards. 1 terraforming, 1 magician of faith, just to help get back any key spell card you might need for this strategy, be it swords, wetlands, card later to come. Another card in a similar vein, we got mining for magical stones. You discard 2 cards, then target a spell card and add to your hand. So now we got Token Stampede. It protects your tokens from being destroyed by battle, and all face-up attack position tokens gain 1,000 attack points. That's just a hard 1,000. It's not per token or anything, but has its uses. Next is one of my favorite cards in this deck, especially. It's not specifically a water card, but yeah. For copies of Aqua Chorus. Monsters with the same name on the field gain 5 from attack and defense. So yeah, it's not per card though. So free Mass Driver. You can offer a monster under yourself who has a sacrifice to inflict 400 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. It's not a hard once per turn, so go crazy. One copy of Backup Soldier to help get back for the jam, and the other monster. What's it called? Change Slime. Yeah. Lastly, we got 3 copies of Gem Breeding Machine. This card locks you out of your summons, but summons slime token every turn, and they also get powered up by the effects of Wetlands. So yeah, and they're useful with all the token cards in this deck. So if you play your cards right, you can have a really powerful field where it just decimate your opponents with low-level water monsters. So yeah, this deck has a few weaknesses. Strings' deck in Legacy of the Duelist obviously has cards such as Skill Drain and more defensive cards like Mirror Force. I didn't feel the need to include those, but yeah, I really like this deck. It's really fun. Wetlands is actually a really fun card to use, so yeah. This was my strings inspired Rock the Jam Wetlands deck, and yeah, let me know what you think. Hope you like it. See you later.